All right, I would like to welcome you to the City of Coppell's National Night Out 2012.
Very excited to present this proclamation to the council for their consideration. Whereas the 29th Annual National Night Out provides a unique opportunity for Coppell, Texas to join forces with thousands of other communities across the country promoting cooperative police and community drug prevention efforts. And whereas the City of Coppell is celebrating its 21st anniversary of participating in this great crime prevention program. I therefore, Karen Selbo Hunt, Mayor of the City of Coppell, do hereby proclaim Tuesday, October 2nd, 2012, as National Night Out in the City of Coppell, Dallas County, Texas. In witness thereof, I have set my hand and caused the seal of the city to be affixed this 25th day of September, 2012. Council, all in favor?
Branshaw, Mahalik, Mays, Roden, Fott, Franklin, Duncan. None opposed. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Welcome to the City of Coppell's National Night Out 2012. It is a great evening to visit block parties. The City of Coppell has 64 block parties, which is a record, the most we've ever had. We're going to have a great time visiting all of them, talk to the block captains and all the citizens. As you can see behind me, we're filing out, we're ready to go, we're excited. This is going to be a great National Night Out. So come with us as we go visit all of our block parties.
It is a chance for us to celebrate the wonderfulness of our community. They are spending time with their neighbors, they're getting to know people, and it is the reason that our community is as awesome as it is because of the citizens and their participation.
Our neighborhood's fairly new. I think we've been only here for about 2 years. We finally have a full neighborhood, so this was a good way to help support the Coppell Police Department, also for the community to get to know each other a little bit better.
We got a great response from the community, and we're still expecting more people because it's still kind of early.
This is our first National Night Out, my first National Night Out, and the community's first National Night Out, and I think everybody is having a lot of fun. We're really enjoying.
And this is already, I think, our second or third get-together, so it's a great community. Good reason to have some food and just get to know your neighbors.
We kind of thought we'll add some color to it, so we have dinner, we have bounce house for the kids, and then the kids from the community are having a lemonade stand, and they're contributing the proceeds to the Cancer Society.
You may not know your neighbor, but when you have to organize something like this, all of a sudden you get to know people on a new level and friendships are made.
National Night Out is to form a good relationship with our police department, fire department, and thank them for everything that they do for us.
It's a good chance for the kids to meet the police officers in town because they come by and honor McRuff, actually, and know that safety and security is important, and it's provided through the police station here in Coppell, and it gives a sense of security, so it's a great awareness program.
I think it's important for the police and the fire department to come out into the community and interact with the citizens.
The other thing that I like too is that people aren't afraid of the police. Police come out, kids, get to go up and talk to them and touch them and pet their dogs and all that kind of stuff.
It's good because we get to know who you are, and we get to know that our police department is here in a presence, and we get to use the fire engine, right, and the police car. We get to press the button, so it's all very exciting.
They get to learn things about the fire department, the police departments, things of that nature. They get to meet. We just talked about that. Get to meet their neighbors and figure out how to be safe in the community and look at ways to make the place safer and the city safer.
We just appreciate how much that they really get involved in the community. They're not just here to police, they're here to educate, and we really do appreciate what they do for us.
They get to know us as people. Normally we don't get a chance to interact with them in such a nice situation where it's a more one-on-one. We kind of can have a good discourse with them.
I get to go out and I get to hang out with all of you guys. And that's a lot of fun for me because I still get to come out, talk to all the block captains, meet all you guys, hang out, have some food. It's wonderful.
The kids just love it. They just love it. And that's really what our whole community is wrapped around, is our children.
This is very, very important. This is what our kids will learn, that we are coming together as a community and fighting against crime and drugs. So this was very important, and my husband and myself, we give ourselves into it, and we are excited about this day every year. We've been doing this since 4 years.
It's just more of a casual environment. The weather's nice, lots of things for the kids to do, and I would say out of the 72 homes we have here, I'd say we probably get at least half to maybe 3/4 of the people that come out.
Well, and the challenge is always we've got young and we've got middle, we've got teenagers, we've got old, so trying to figure out what we can do within our budget to get the majority of the neighborhood out here. We seem to don't have a problem getting the kids out here, the choo-choo train and the bounce house and things like that, but we do the gaming van for the teenagers, something that'll bring them out. and the band for the older folks. So.
What's great is to be able to welcome new families into our community, to welcome the new kids in. You can see we have tons of kids here playing together, and a lot of them go to school together. This gives them an excuse to actually hang out and do more stuff together.
I really want to be a police officer just like you.
National Night Out, I think, is important because you get to meet all your neighbors and see what they're like and get to know them. So if you ever need something or need help or whatever, they're there for you and you're friends with them already.
What's important that the children especially get a chance to see the police and firemen as friends and people that they can rely on in any kind of an emergency or even just around town, not to be afraid of them. A National Night Out really gives them that chance.
I think that National Night Out helps us to get to know our neighbors, and it helps us to have some connection so that we are not afraid to contact each other and tell each other if we see things that are not right and just to share information.
National Night Out is important because it pulls all the neighbors together and we get to meet each other, the ones that we don't know, the ones that live several streets over, and it gives us a chance to come together as a group and have a good time together as a neighborhood.
So this allows everybody to see each other in the daylight and to see each other's families, and it's also a good way for us to associate the kids with the family so we know which kids are supposed to be with which adults.
And it gives the chance to communicate, let them know what's going on, and meet one another, if nothing else. And when they make those connections, it lasts forever.
We have a few new neighbors, and we don't really know each other until we have a party like this, an opportunity to get out and meet each other. And so it's important for the HOA because we get to actually know each other as people and not just as houses next door.
Well, my favorite part, I enjoy seeing everyone, but especially for new neighbors for the first time in our neighborhood to come out and actually experience Capel hospitality, both in the neighborhood as well with the police and the fire departments coming out, that they really see the city come together.
My favorite part of National Night Out is getting to meet the neighbors that I don't know yet.
My favorite part about National Night Out would be I get to see all my friends and my neighbors and really get back in touch with them.
And can I say this is our 4th year, Jeff and I doing it together. It's looking down the street and seeing all the neighbors having a good time together and listening to those kids playing in those bounce houses. It's a joy.
We get to be with all our friends and that we get to meet a wonderful officer and just hang out. That's what I like about it.
I would appreciate Coppell Police Department and the City of Coppell for what they do and all the neighbors that help organize and participate and make this event what it is today.
So it actually works really well. We've actually been able to stop a lot of stuff that we've seen suspicious people. We've had people doing solicitations that probably shouldn't have been here.
Our goal is to make our community the safest community that we possibly can. National Night Out allows us to do that.
It has been a great National Night Out. We have visited over 64 block parties throughout the city, and we're not done yet. There's a lot of food. You can see there's the bounce houses. There's a lot of fun going on. Neighbors meeting neighbors, and this is what National Night Out is all about in the city of Coppell. I would personally like to thank all the block captains and all the citizens that come out to all the block parties. I also like to thank all the volunteers, the police department, the fire department, our mayor and city council. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that make this happen. Our streets department, our engineering department, Parks and Rec. I'd like to thank all those people as well. We have had a wonderful night. We look forward to the 30th anniversary of National Night Out next year. So until then, be safe.